Hi, I'm Bea Casey and I'm an environmental artist. I'm inspired to save marine life, including seagulls, turtles, everything that's at the beach. I'm also inspired to create a new industry. I actually believe that interior designers could welcome it as a new form of the beach decor, and also there's other countries that really suffer badly with beach rubbish, like places like Bali, and I think if they could actually use the rubbish to create art, and start that as an industry and sell back to tourists, I think that would be great as well. Myself and also my collectors, we go down the beach and it's raining and it's windy, it's not the nice days. That's when all the rubbish comes in. So the waves have an opportunity to throw out all of the stuff that they don't want anymore. So they throw it out and we go there and we pick it up, and then I come back. Look, I'd like to say that it looks like my little art hub, but it's messy and it's gross and it's sandy, and I have a table at the back, and sadly my family have got used to it, which is quite sad, but it's understandable now. So then I will collate it all. Then every so often I'll say, all right, I'm going to do a driftwood piece or blue or whatever, and I will get these items, and then look, I can take weeks or months or even years one of them is taking. I don't really do my art to sell it, but I have sold a few pieces, but it's more about exhibiting it to raise awareness of ocean pollution. Okay, so a few years ago I was down south and I bought a magazine and there was a UK artist in it, and I was blown away by his beautiful work, and I thought, is there actually, like, I know it sounds strange now, but I was like, is there actually plastic at the beach? Like, I actually didn't believe it in Perth that we had that as a problem. And I was like, I wonder if we have it, because I would only go down the beach, probably like a lot of people, when it's a really nice day, and there's not a lot of ocean plastic when it's a nice day. So I would go down the beach and in winter, and I was like, oh, there's some plastic down here. So I would start collecting it and look at other artists, but there wasn't a lot. But I was inspired by this artist. His name's Stephen McPherson, and he was amazing. So prior to that, as much as I'm a bit quirky and creative, I did no art, wasn't great at art, but this has become a passion for me now. I don't actually think that I have one. I think there's been a few of them together that I'm very grateful for, especially the followers on Instagram. You know, I have thousands of them, and I think that's only possible because it's 2020. So, people are able to follow people who collect rubbish and make this kind of art. And I think that's really wonderful, and I appreciate them, and I appreciate being in magazines and on the radio, in the newspapers. I think it's all great, and it all comes forward to being able to get the message out there about ocean pollution and finding a solution for it. First of all, don't be a copycat, okay? Do not be a copycat. Even though I appreciated Stephen McPherson's work, I took from him the idea of using the plastic as an art form. I didn't copy him. So if anybody's loving being artistic, they should find their own vibe and do that. Take from others, but don't be a copycat. And also find your passion. It's so fantastic. I thought when I found my passion, which is this, that everybody found their passion, and unfortunately they don't. Okay, so if you are truly passionate about something, then you have to go for it, because there's no greater feeling. And I just wish that everybody could have the feeling that I have for this art. And it's quite funny, because a couple of years ago, my mother, who I'm very close to, and my partner, they actually had an intervention, and I came back from the beach and they were like, oh, we've got to talk to you. It was like, honestly, like, I'm just like, oh, what's happening? And they're like, oh, we think you were spending too much time. Like they did. And even two people who are important to me cannot stop you. So if you are passionate and you're original, it doesn't matter. And probably people that I love watching now is people who find rubbish just like on the ground, squished cans, and they're turning it into art. I think that's amazing. So it's 2020 and they can go for it.